What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. Your boy Trey 57 Productions. Get with it or get left behind. And welcome everybody that's tuning in. And much love to all of y'all. Always, I mean that. Um, I want to talk about something that Big Game James TV was speaking on. I'll put his channel down in the description as well. Um, he got an upcoming great channel. He speaks on some things. But he was speaking on Antarctica, you know, and, secret facilities and secret societies and a lot of other things and a lot of things that go on in the depths of the oceans in Antarctica. And I want y'all to understand this, and a lot of you will not understand, and Big Game James TV said the same thing. But like I always tell y'all, to each his own. In the coldest parts of this world that we live in, there are secret bases that's not for you and me. It's all good. I don't want to go nowhere near that base. But they got a movie out with, I forget the actress and the stars. The movie is called Predator. It's one of the Predators, where in Antarctica there was a hole. It was laser drilled, so it was fired with a weapon, like a mining laser that could mine in a matter of seconds. Boom, the hole was there. And this was in the depths below, and then in the depths below there was this base down there. And when they got down to this base that was underwater, under the ice, there was a pyramid. Now, Big Game James TV also was speaking on, they had found pyramids in these oceans and in these cold places, which they have. Not only have they found these places, they're actually occupying these places with technology, communicating with beings that you and I have never seen. Some of us have seen beings, which I happen to be one. I wish I still had the footage on my SD chip. And I'm sure there's many species of these beings. But in Antarctica, you and I can't go there. We wouldn't last long. We can go there, but you need clothing that you can withstand them cold temperatures. You need oxygen to go deep below it, whether you in the ocean or even if you are just underground in these pyramids. You need oxygen. Okay, we function on this level right here perfectly. Some people can go in the mountains and they breathe better. Some people can't breathe in the mountains. Some people still need oxygen. When you see fighter jets and they flying around in their machines, they got the oxygen mask on their face, which happens to be alien technology too, by the way. The way we fly our aircrafts here is alien technology. In exchange for things, we give you things. We give them people, they give us technology. You ever notice the airplane is the shape of a bird? The airplane has wings. The airplane and the bird is somewhat the same. The design of an airplane is of a bird. And then if you notice different shapes, like we got that stealth bomber that looks like this, sort of like a pyramid, a diamond, that is extraterrestrial. It doesn't have the same capabilities as extraterrestrial, and they're not going to give us the same capability of them to be able to defy gravity like they do. We have aircrafts that hovers, Harriers that hover like this, and they can, once they lift up off the ground, then the jet propulsions will aim down and then it would bolt straight up in the air. Okay, but they have technology that can just do this. You won't hear nothing, and gone. Blink of an eye, lightning speed. Well, there's a reason why those beings even place themselves where we can't go. The only time we will ever see one is if they accidentally let you see them, and I don't even think they accidentally let us see them. I think they let us see them, but who's going to believe that you seen one? We was already taught that they don't exist. You understand? So it's a bigger team involved in keeping the secret of those beings. And once again, it's pretty sad that y'all don't believe, knowing all this technology, like me talking to y'all on here. I mean, come on, we didn't make these. Y'all say Adam and Eve. They was dressed in leaves and rope around the waist, vines around the waist, covering him and her, make a hammer. I told y'all that. Everything that we owned is made by a machine. It's machined. How did you make the machine to make this if you got a man and woman on here just kissing and hugging and can't do nothing else? We were in cahoots. You know, in our travels, we bumped into some, and then boom, there you go. That's just one of the theories. I'm not saying I'm right. But I don't look at their picture. I look at the big picture. But anyway, so back to Antarctica. So the movie Abyss, they have a movie out with Ed O'Neill, and they were in the ocean. And they were on one of them underwater base camps. Not submarine, like a base. They do have them. People that work on those oil rigs and them drills. There's some underwater compartments under there, and there are people that work in the marinas underwater, doing research, whether you're messing with dolphins and a list of other things. So these beings, these alien extraterrestrial beings, were in the movie The Abyss. Showed up in this underwater submarine / camp, got in without even using a key entry. Extraterrestrial could do what they want. They came in looking like water, and then showed the woman's face, showed the guy's face, showed something else, and then somebody closed the door and the thing collapsed. The water collapsed and splashed everywhere. Then there was a scene where this extraterrestrial being saw a nuclear missile aboard this underwater thing. So they was wondering, what was these humans doing down here? They playing with death. These is nuclear weapons. We don't like this. So they really wanted to get the nuclear weapons out of the hands of people, because people like to destroy people. What I'm getting at is there is activity that goes on in Antarctica and these cold places and deepest parts of the ocean that we are not supposed to see. I do believe that extraterrestrial, certain beings come from the sea, which Big Game James said something that was pretty sweet. He said he don't believe in space, but he said because he believes that the ocean is space. You know, that's where they doing all the research at, not up there. And I totally agree with that, because I said before, as above, I said as above, so below. As above, so below, people. You know, it's a lot going on in the world, and we don't have we are not using our common sense knowledge. We are using, I always observe what's going on around me. That's why y'all see me looking. But Antarctica and the deepest parts of the oceans in the world, there are beings and facilities that we operate out of and evil operates out of, and they're all working together, but they're not working with or for us. And they are aware of these places and these things, but you will never ever see these places. Okay? And once again, Hollywood does expose them in the movies, and a lot of y'all think that the movies is just entertainment. It's not. They try their best to expose these places. Some people look at it as a movie, and some people look at it as wow. And when I say wow, y'all, oh, it's real. It's real. It's real. With that being said, I'm gonna end this video because there's something else I want to talk about. See y'all in a minute.